Job interviews play a very powerful role in the selection and the screening processes of employment. They help the interviewers to ascertain your suitability. These are the tools which are used for judging your total personality, your communication skills, your presence of mind, your mental agility, and your attitude. So here is an interview recorded for you. Watch it carefully, and this will enable you to understand how should you conduct yourself during an interview, how should you answer the brain-teasing questions, and what should you do if a question is asked to you and you don't know the answer of it.
May I come in, sir?
Yes, please come in. Yeah, please take a seat.
Thanks.
Yes. So you are Janaki Ram.
Sir?
You are Janaki Ram.
Yes.
Okay. Please tell me about yourself.
I'm Janaki. I've completed my ENC engineering from JNU, sir.
What is JNU?
So the JNU University, sir, in Kakinada. That's my
Okay.
college.
Okay. So anything interesting? Anything interesting about you?
No, sir. I think that's pretty much it, sir. That's it.
Okay. Why do you want to join our company?
Sir, I got to know that the pay package is pretty high, so and naturally, sir, pay packages that will matter the most.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So why software engineering?
Sir, actually, I saw everybody is going in the software field these days. You know, everybody is making it. We've been hearing about the IT boom in India, so I thought I'll also be a part of the IT boom.
Good. Okay. Now tell me about your strengths.
Sir, strengths. I'm probably, sir, I feel I'm physically very strong.
Okay. And anything else apart from your strength? The physical strength.
I feel I'm an emotional person. No, I connect well with people. I connect very fast with people. That's what I feel, sir.
Okay. What are your weaknesses?
I don't really think I have any weakness. I don't have any weaknesses.
Absolutely no weakness.
No.
Very strong person.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Now time for a technical question.
Sir.
What are arrays?
Arrays are like, you know, it's a variable. It can store a lot of things. You know, you write the variable, then you put a square bracket, and you can store a lot of things in it.
Yeah, good.
You know, and so
that's enough. Okay. So tell me this: if you make it into some other company, would you still consider joining us?
So, like I said, I mean, your pay package is so high, so naturally, if you, I'm gonna stay with your companies.
Okay. Finally, Janakram, you can't leave this room without making me laugh. So you'll have to tell me a joke.
A joke, sir. You know, sir. One day I was walking with my friend on a road, and there was this small ditch out there. And we just were walking past by, and he fell into the ditch. I know it's actually serious, but that time I couldn't control, and I just started to laugh. So I burst into a laugh. I still find it so funny, so I cannot control myself laughing. So I mean, if he just fell into the ditch.
Okay, that was funny. Alright, Janakram, it was a pleasure talking to you. We'll get back to you soon.
Thanks. what could have gone wrong? I mean, I thought I was good. Probably not. I didn't do what I was supposed to. I didn't know what I was. I thought it was just another interview. I thought I could fool. No, I need to know myself before I go for an interview. I need to know what my strengths are, what my weaknesses are. I need to know what I want to do. I need to know why I want to do that.
Please do.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. Please be seated.
Thank you, sir.
So, how are you? Are you comfortable?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now would you please introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Janaki Ram Kaushal. I'm doing my final year in Electronics and Communication Engineering from JNTU Engineering College, Kakinada. I'm a native of Bhimavara. My favorite fields of interest are satellite communication and digital signal processing. My hobbies are, other than browsing, music and poetry.
How about your family background?
So I'm from a family of teachers. My father is a professor of electrical engineering in Vijayanagaram. My mother is a secondary school teacher. My only brother is a software engineer, currently in Texas. And my only sister is doing her intermediate from Nellore.
Right. So why do you want to choose a career in software engineering?
Sir, I feel that I'm a man full of ideas and thoughts. And I think that software engineering is the only field in which my ideas and thoughts can shine and take a concrete shape.
So, what journals or magazines are you referring to upgrade your knowledge in software engineering?
I read quite a few, sir. I read PC Quest, I read Data Quest, Computer Today, then there is Asian Power, Powerline, and other magazines as well.
Okay. So, when did you first come to hear of our company?
It has to be in my first year. The brother of one of my friends is working in your company. He told a lot about this organization.
Tell us about your favorite subject.
My favorite fields of interest, sir, are satellite communication and digital data processing.
So what is a guarantee that we'll get that you'll continue to stay in an organization for a long time to come? It is possible that you might get, say, an MS in an MIT or an MTech even in India, in some good IIT, or maybe even another job which pays you more. So do we have some kind of guarantee which tells us that you will continue to serve here for long?
Sir, I understand that your company is working on projects dealing with satellite communication and digital signal processing and remote sensing, which are my favorite fields of interest, as I've already told you. So naturally, I have a strong desire to continue in this organization.
Okay. So, what would you say that are your strengths?
Intuition and adaptability, I think, are my strong points.
Right. What are your weaknesses then?
My weaknesses, I don't think I'm very weak in any aspect, although on a relative scale you can say that cricket and movies are my weakness.
So, have you put any efforts to improve or overcome these weaknesses?
Yes, sir. From the very first year, cricket and movies disturbed me a lot in my studies. So, I actually started watching movies while there was a cricket match. Also, in my first year, I was a bit timid and shy. So, I started going out and playing badminton and cricket, met people, made friends. So, now I'm fine.
What do you think your colleagues and classmates think of you?
I think they feel I'm pretty friendly.
What's your biggest failure?
My biggest failure, sir, was not making it to the NDA. When I was 18 years of age, all I wanted to be was to be a part of the military. But then I was diagnosed with night vision problems, so I could never make it to the military. But then I feel it was good actually, because otherwise I would never have been able to pursue a career as a software engineer.
Right. So can you describe your personality briefly for us?
I'd say I adapt well to situations and I'm generally an ambivert. I like to go about things in a planned manner and I'm pretty obsessive about the plan of action at times. But then if I'm working in a team, I'm always welcome to changes and I'm flexible. And of course, whenever I get free time, I like to move out with my family and have a lot of fun.
Okay. Okay, for a slightly non-technical question here, what color would you say is your brain?
I think, sir, it has to be red, sir, because it's so full of ideas, red hot ideas.
So, how do you define success, and how do you think you measure up in your own definition?
The best definition of success, ma'am, that I have come across is that it is the progressive realization of a worthy goal. I feel I have been pretty successful and fortunate.
Right. So if you won a $10 million lottery, would you still work here?
If I won a $10 million lottery, sir, I think I'll be on cloud 9 in that case. But once I float down from there, I'll still hold to my basic beliefs that achievement and purposeful work are essential for a happy, productive life. And anyways, the old saying goes, money cannot buy you happiness. So naturally, I'll still start continuing working and be involved with my favorite fields in some fashion or the other.
Okay. Now, who's your favorite personality and why?
It has to be Gandhiji, Vivekanand, then maybe Jesus Christ, Abraham Lincoln, Edison, Einstein, Ratan Tata, Narayan Murthy.
Okay, fine. That's quite a lot. Who's your favorite cine heroine and why?
Meenakshi Seshadri, sir, because I'm really interested in classical dance. I really appreciate classical dancing, and she's probably the best classical dancer that the industry has ever seen.
Right. So what are your hobbies?
My hobbies are, sir, a stamp collection, musical instruments, playing cricket and horse riding.
Okay, tell me, do you prefer continuity in structure or frequent changes in your daily work?
I like challenges, sir. I think I'll really want some change in my career at times.
Regarding your productivity, are you more productive working alone or in a group?
I need some time to think about what I want to do, some personal time, but otherwise I really enjoy the noise of people working around me and the ability to share ideas.
Right. So is there some particular rhyme or poem that you like to come out with now?
Rhyme?
Yes.
All things bright and beautiful, all creatures big and small, all things wise and wonderful, the great God made them all.
So who is your favorite cricketer and why?
My favorite cricketer is Sachin Tendulkar, sir. Because I've seen him batting for very long. When I was very young, I started watching cricket, and he's probably been the only person who's been around since then. I don't really know why I like him, but I like him a lot.
Which one would be your favorite book or novel and why?
My favorite book would be A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. The reason being it deals a very complex and complicated subject in a very simple manner, in a simple and lucid language.
Okay, I'll ask you a very basic question in software engineering. What is the difference between ROM and RAM?
ROM, sir, is the full form being read-only memory. It means that the hardware, it stores something permanently and you can read from that, whereas in case of RAM, which is read-access memory, it has a temporary memory storage wherein it can collect data from some other permanent memory storage device and then read the data.
Okay. I was just looking at your scores and you've got very good scores in almost all subjects. But why so less in managerial economics?
I think, ma'am, the subject was pretty different from the other subjects that we dealt with in the sense that it was much less technical. So it required a very different approach in its dealing. I had spotted the difference early on itself, but it looks like the approach that I adopted towards the subject wasn't the right one.
So can you describe for me briefly your short-term and long-term goals?
My short-term goals would be to work in the corporate, to nurture my skills, talk to people, learn from their experience. In the long term, that is like say 10 to 12 years from now, I like to come up with my own venture in satellite communication.
You've mentioned here that your rank is 10th in the college. Do you think it's scholastic?
A 10th rank in college would of course mean something in the state, ma'am, so I think it is pretty scholastic.
Is there any particular contribution that you made to your college that you would like to highlight right now?
I have been part of a few society in the sense that I have been a member of the executive committees of a couple of regional associations. I was the founding secretary of the debating society of my college. I also made it to the dance club and the Hindi drama club of my college.
Regarding your package, what kind of salary are you expecting from us?
I'd be expecting something between 5 lakhs to 6 lakh rupees per annum, ma'am, looking at the job profile.
So, how long do you plan to work in our organization?
So I've learned a lot about your organization. I've also spoken to a few people about this organization. I really appreciate the work culture, and even the growth prospects, they seem pretty appealing to me. So naturally, I'm looking forward to a long-term relationship, maybe lasting a minimum of 4 to 5 years.
In that case, would you be ready for signing a bond for 1 or 2 years?
No, ma'am. Although I look forward to a long-term relationship, but I feel that a bond would be an unnecessary binding on me, which will take away my independence and render the work unenjoyable for me. So I don't think I really want to sign up a bond.
So have you applied anywhere else?
Yes, I have also applied in Megatech Enterprises.
What reasons do you have to work with us?
Yours is a company, sir, that has been working in the latest technology and is currently an upcoming company. Also, you have a lot of research and development being put into my favorite field of interest, being satellite communication. So naturally, I want to work with your company.
Can you give us some reasons why we should employ you?
Basically, I can adapt very well to situations, as I've already told you. Then I'm also good in working with teams. I have good communication skills and can, really explain well to people in case it is needed. Then also I've put in a lot of work in the field of satellite communication and remote sensing, which is the foundation of the job profile that you're offering to me.
Well, why do we have to choose you? What do you have on offer that somebody else cannot give us?
I think the amount of research and development that I've put into remote sensing and satellite communication is something that no one but I can offer you, sir.
Okay. What have been your biggest accomplishments so far?
My biggest accomplishments, I was the school topper in classes 10th and 12th boards. I was nominated as the head boy of my school, was adjudged the best debater of my state. At college, as I've already told you, I was selected in the Hindi drama club and the dance club. I was also the founding secretary of the debating society of my college.
Okay, we're nearing the end of this interview, so we'd like your thoughts on how you felt about the overall procedure and other things. Do you have any suggestions?
No, sir, I think it was good. I enjoyed it.
If I were to tell you that I thought you did a very poor job of giving an interview today, what would you do?
I'd really appreciate your ability to crack jokes in such times. Alright, anyways, on a more serious note, I'd probably ask you the reasons why you felt so, and I'll probably work on it, and if possible, I'd like to respond on the problem areas that you have spotted right here.
Do you have something that you would like to ask us?
No, sir, not really.
Okay, thank you very much and all the best for your future.
So, if you want to succeed in an interview, you should have positive attitude, common sense, mental agility, good eye contact, subject knowledge, and above all, a smiling face.